and welcome. This is Ayana Lahi, and I'm so very happy that you're here with me tonight in this week's episode of Be One, Be You. I am so thrilled to jump into a theme that is dear to my heart, and we are diving into, oh woman, get clear. The world needs you as a clear woman, clear in your whole self, to dive in through the portal of your womb, your lower belly, and get to know what's there. Why does the world need your clarity? It needs your emotional stability during these times of deep unrest. We have walked away from our interconnectedness with Mother Earth and has created a deep split, a gap in our collective consciousness, and the ways that we have built the 20th century and into the 21st century has created an enormous gap between false power and true power. This is the time for each and every woman to move through the wounds that are there inside of her belly. Here in your belly, the source of your creative, sexual, and personal power rests the collective angst, anger, fear, rage, and true power that comes from love. To reach love and live it and be connected and an expression of the divine source, you have to make room for divine source to move in you, move through you, and make a difference through you. Your consciousness is rebirthed through experiencing who you truly are underneath the fear and the terror that is in our DNA. The female body, on a biochemical and physiological level, has a direct connection into source. The consciousness that is in the female body in its balanced state is the divine creator, the creation energy, that pure creation, infinite intelligence on the creation level that the female energy is responsible for maintaining is right here in your whole body, the container from the root center, that space between your pubic bone and tailbone, through and in your lower belly. The lower belly is a cave. Imagine your whole lower belly connected into your tailbone and up the vertebrae to your fourth lumbar, the seat of your kundalini. It's where your sacrum is. And the best way to find it is above your lower belly is a point that I've titled Creation Point. It is your connection into your creative source. You find it through placing your thumb in your navel, your pinky on your pubic bone and then drop your second finger down on your lower belly. That's your womb area. That's the second power point center. And then place your index finger of your other hand in between your thumb and your second finger. You can take away all the fingers except that last second finger, your index finger. That's your creation point. All of these points are portals of light. They move all the way towards your spine, so in front of your spine, not the back of your spine, where your back is, but inside your body, in front of your spine, is the network, the system of your energy circuitry. So your energy power gets clear as your base PowerPoint centers are cleared. Most of us women have carried lots of fear that was created through our responses to a deep persecution, abuse, judgment, and basically being stripped of our power in the world. I have thought a lot about this over many decades, and through working equally with men and women, deeply feel that the evolution of the masculine consciousness separated from the feminine, and they became separate expressions of the one infinite light, the oneness of being. Your personal relationship to your lower belly, that second power point center, and your creation point. Connect deeply with your heart center and then your throat. The second power point center, your lower belly, is connected in its own perfect way with your throat center. Same with men. You know the difference when your voice drops down into your lower belly and you're speaking your truth from your lower belly and your heart connected. For a woman, clearing the lower belly is crucial to create your reality and to make use of your clear sexuality. When your sexuality is distorted, shut, confused, fake, and you're not connected to your natural, raw sexual energy, what happens is that you end up giving your power away, becoming someone that manipulates, controls, or becomes what other people want you to be. To step into who you really are and make that difference that you are here to make, and to love yourself more, the old angers that build up through not being seen for who you are, not being heard, not being honored. The work must begin through finding that little girl inside of you who was not seen or heard, and finding her and speaking with her, writing with her, asking her what she needs from you in order to be seen and heard, to be received. Without your love and attention and desire to receive who you really are and give your little girl a home in your body, you'll find that you are living through situations, work, people, a lover, a spouse, a sibling, a family system, religion. You find yourself needing to somehow deal with that feeling of emptiness that's inside your lower belly, and it can take you way out of balance. And when you're there, what do you grab? What do you reach out for? More love, more chocolate, more wine, more sugar? What is that empty feeling deep down? It happens through leaving ourself. When you listen, see, receive the part of you that you left behind, who needs to be received now, to have a place to live. What happens is that all the sorrow and the fear, sadness, whatever your inner girl is feeling, goes from being lodged in your second PowerPoint center, your lower belly, and begins to rise to enter into your heart. And when you don't recognize the ways that you were not seen or heard, the ways that you were used, judged, not seen, those feelings get pushed down. And when those feelings get pushed down, you find yourself living half of a life. If you're lucky, 3/4 of a life. Because you're always concerned, but you don't want to talk about it or think about it, of what other people are thinking about you. Because inside you never feel like you're enough. So you want to become the enough. You want to fill yourself with you, the you that is enough, that has believed that she is not enough all these years. In all of your inner moments and wondering how to be enough. Is it the clothes that you're wearing to prove it to yourself, or the extra degree that you're going after? You got to really be in tune and vibrantly present with what's motivating you, because it's too easy to slip off of your natural, deep connection to your authentic feminine and to really be her. We live in a time where sexuality is used to sell, to manipulate, to market, and everyone wants to be in touch with their sexuality. And yet, if your sexuality is leaking because you are not receiving you and you are needing to be seen and loved because you're not loving you, you're not clear. The first step of receiving the you that really wants to show up in your life so that your life becomes your life, and the part of you that looks like the little girl, she only looks like a little girl because that's the age that you left yourself, in order to fulfill what you thought you had to become. The clearer that you are inside of yourself, the more love can come to you, the more that a partner can love you, the more you can learn about accessing source directly and living connected in the source within you. Because these portals, these PowerPoint centers I'm speaking about, are the entry points. They are the connection points into that greater light that lives within inside of yourself. To go deeper and further, dive into evolutionary empowerment and experience the membership site and receive every aspect of experiencing, becoming, and living your true self. Know that the true power within inside of yourself is found and released through diving inside and through your deepest wound, the deepest hurts that you've had in your life. Those hurts and wounds, when they happen, give yourself time, give yourself space to move through them to the light within you. Always focus into the light, which is that spark of here I am, and I'm so hurt, and I don't understand why this happens, but it happens, but I don't want to hurt anymore, and I don't want to be wounded, and I don't want to be afraid, and I don't want to hold back anymore. I'm ready to come forth, and I'm going to come forth for me. And I'm going to take the time to stroke my own hair and feel the energy in my hands and place them on my heart and get to really know my heart and look in my heart and see the light that's flickering in my heart and look at the flame and know that that flame is the God that I am. It's inside of me and it's love, and I need to see her first before anybody else can see me. And I'm committed to finding and becoming me, the real me. And I don't want to numb myself anymore or run anymore. I just don't want to. And I want to be with a partner who's willing to feel and see their heart so that they can feel and see mine. And I want to see it shown. I don't want the words, because the words that I'm receiving from myself are so true and carry so much truth that I'm going to find that truth, embody that truth, and I'm going to reconfigure the ways that I show up in my life so that I can really make the difference that I want to make. And yet I might be terrified. You might be scared because of the fear of being rejected for who you are. Get clear in your lower belly. Feel your root center, that space between your pubic bone and tailbone. Allow the light from the earth, the beam of light, the flames of pure white fire to come up from the core of the earth and move right through in to the space between your pubic bone and tailbone, through your vagina into your womb, and let the light fill you, and it will ignite the old wounds. Bring those wounds to the light and honor and receive the you, the heart of love that you are, and feel the power of that love, because, woman, you are power in its most pure and real form. It's time for you to be as clear as the clearest mirror so that you can shine bright in the power of the light that is inside of you now, waiting to be found, waiting to be seen. Receive it in yourself. Receive it in the women in your life, your sisters, your friends, colleagues. As you make room for you, you are making room for the truth in others to express and to be set free. And show up with the men in your life from the clarity that you're in, and see the difference that you are making and will continue to make from being clear in your lower belly and in your heart. Thank you so very much for joining me. I welcome you into this incredible community of men and women from around the planet. I invite you to subscribe and receive the free offerings that you'll receive. Check out my website, and I will keep you up to date with all new releases. The membership site has so many courses in it for you to dive into. Welcoming you to all of the Spirit Gateways 21st Century Liberation Roadmap, and to my website, Ayana Lahi, IANALAHI.com. Holding you in deep love. Until next time, this is Ayana Lahi.